Ladies and gentlemen, we are back like we never left. Today we have an exclusive game. For context, we will explain later on in the video, but today's game is not a league game. We managed to get a revenge friendly against Untouchables. For those of you that remember, we played them earlier on last season and the game ended 8-6 to Untouchables. So today HexFC have a huge points to prove here because Untouchables' record in the league over the years have preceded them and has given them the name that they have today. So will HexFC be able to get revenge from the previous fixture and finish on top in this game? Let's see. The starting lineup is Becky in goals as usual. We have Cebu playing at the back with Ariel, and Jenna and Daniel playing up front. Here is Daniel getting a shot off early on in the game, and keeper was caught lacking. Look at the power on that shot. It goes right in between the goalkeeper's legs. Untouchable restart play. Oh, he manages to lose. Daniel did the shot, is blocked by Cebu. Daniel with the recovery. Daniel charging down the line there. Looks for his pass down to Jenna. Jenna receives the ball. What can Jenna do here? We look for Daniel. He decides to go for goal himself, and the keeper is caught lacking again, right in between his feet. Looks like the goalkeeper is having a bad day today. And Untouchables have their heads down. They have been put under pressure in the first few minutes of the game, precisely 1 or 2 minutes into the game. Here's Becky with another shot, and it hits the bar so close for the goalkeeper to get his name on the score sheet today. Untouchables have actually changed their goalkeeper. It is now another person in goals. But HexFC are still 2-0 up in the early stages of the game. Let us see if this is going to be an action-packed game and what it has in store for us. Here's Ariel on the ball. He lays it down to Becky. Becky looking for a pass up. Becky laying it down for Cebu. Cebu with the shot, and it hits the net. Here's Ariel back on the ball. He plays it back down to Becky. Becky receiving it, scanning for that pass. Staying patient. He makes the pass down to Daniel. Daniel receives it off the rebound, but it does not make it into the goals. Just a tad bit off target. A little bit, a few more inches onto the left, and that would have been a goal. Here's Untouchables back on the ball here, looking to calm and restart play, looking to get their goal. Jenna with interception. Goalkeeper makes a bad pass, and it is a goal. It ricochets off the side bar there, and it does go in. Ref confirms it. HexFC are 3-0 up, and Daniel gives them back the ball, saying game on. Here's Daniel back on the ball. He's passed down to Ariel. Ariel looking to get a shot off, and it is blocked. HexFC are 3-0 up. Daniel with the foul there. Untouchables pays it off quick. A shot, and Becky makes a save, but it is made outside, and you are not allowed to play on the ground. Here's Untouchable with the free kick. Another brilliant save there from Becky. And their shot goes wide. Here's Ariel on the ball. Oh, look at the skill there. Composes himself and plays it off. Gets the team out of danger there. Here's Daniel looking for the fast breakaway. Oh, drops Jono. And he gets fouled there. Oh, it was not a foul. But Daniel is protesting. Ref slows down play just to cool things down. It is getting hot in the game. Tempers are starting to rise now. What is this game going to produce? Will Untouchables make the comeback and show the quality that they have proven? Look at the skill cam there. Oh, look at that skill from Ariel. Good composure. Look at how Daniel drops Jonah there. Beautiful play. Like I was saying, will Untouchables tap into that bag and make their comeback? Or will HexFC just increase the deficit and demolish them today? Let's see what it has in store. Here's Daniel back on the ball. Daniel making the wrong pass there. Prince is now on a new player for HexFC on trial. Here is Cebu making the interception. Again, Cebu passing to two men there. And he decides to go back into slow play down. Cebu down to Prince. Prince down to Cebu. Cebu back on the ball. Cebu with a shot. And it is saved. There is Becky. Becky down to Jenna. Jenna loses the ball there with the wrong pass. Untouchables loses keeper. But his shot is wide. And they cannot convert. There is Cebu back on the ball. Cebu. Yes, Cebu. What can he... Oh. A little shimmy there and he completely loses his man. Will he go for the shot? Is that not a foul made on him? No. Play goes on. Prince with the recovery. Here's Tabisa on as well. Here's Daniel. Ooh. great shimmy there, but the shot goes straight to the goalkeeper. Here's Untouchables back on the ball, looking to get their name on the score sheet. They still haven't. The half is almost over, and they do. And they cut me short there. Untouchables with the goal. The ball just slips through Becky's fingers, but the goal is converted. Here is Spuda on the pitch, and half time. And it seems like HexFC, we're having a little TED talk there. The word from our guys on the ground says that Daniel was emphasizing that we need to add goals, that they need to add goals, and they started off doing exactly just that. Tabiso getting his name on the score sheet, Becky with an assist, right through the goalkeeper's legs. Daniel was just giving an instruction to the team that they need to come in to the second half with the mentality that it is still 0-0, the deficit is equal, and more goals need to be added, and they did just so. Starting off the second half, great. Here is Becky losing his man again. Second man, will he get the second assist? He passes down to Ariel, and Ariel converts with an easy tap in. It doesn't get easier than that. Becky doing all the work there, and Ariel finishing it off. Brilliant play from Becky, brilliant play from Ariel, and HexFC are on fire. HexFC are on fire. Wow. Here is Prince back on the ball. Little shimmy there. He links up with Spuda. Here is Spuda on the ball. Lays it off to Becky. Play transitions. Tabiso linking up with Spuda there. Spuda with a shot. It gets blocked. Here's Untouchables breakaway. Here is Jonah on the ball. Kari coming on. Oh my goodness. He gets dropped. And Untouchables get a goal. Look at that. What happened to the player there? Last I checked, the pitch wasn't wet or not. Wow. That was embarrassing. Here's Ariel back on the ball. Ariel losing Butom Dalala, Butom Lungu. Here's Ariel back on the ball, laying it down to Jenna. Jenna looking for the 45, but it gets blocked. Becky back on the ball and slowing things down there, keeping a cool head, keeping his team into the game. Here's Carabello linking up with Jenna. Jenna back down to Becky. Becky laying it off for Spuda, and the link up play is spot on. Here is Untouchables back again. Carabello hits the ground again, but no goal this time. Jenna passes down to him. Carabello with the pass down to Spuda, counter. Spuda with the shot and a goal. What an assist.
Jenna, make a run! Yes! Oh. Thanks, boy. Low block. Low block, carry. 5, 4, 3. Push up. Play into the corner. The corner, away. Get back, Jenna, get back, low block. Get back, Jenna. Low block, carry. Ref! Ref, you ain't dead.